here's my spot. The sun is going to rise kind of around about here, I reckon. I love the fact that for a short while, Big Agnes looks like a giant spider. I always like to get my tent up just to check that the tent is functioning properly and there's not a massive rip in it or something's broken, and then I'll set my fire going. Aggie is ready. It's funny how as soon as the fly's over it, and that's it starting to get dark now, it just transforms like this little pile of canvas or whatever it's made of. It's now a wee home. Setting up my home. Got my lantern up. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? My full-size pillow from my bed. Such a joy. It's such a luxury. I didn't check that this was charged up before I left. I mean, I usually charge it as soon as I come back from my trip. I always charge everything up. So I'm relying on past Fiona to have done that. It's looking good. Let's go and get the fire lit. There's my tent over there. I don't take any chances with when I'm having a fire these days. Always in a fire pit, always over sand or stones, and there's a stream right there and the sea's just down there, so always right beside a water source. I've got an elaborate meal to cook. Lamb chops, and I'm going to grill them directly on the lump wood. That's my big bag of lump wood. And I'm going to grill a lot of vegetables, and I've even got a baked potato to make, and it's in tin foil, so I'm hoping that if I put it in the fire as soon as it's lit, by the time the fire's died down and I've cooked the meat and the vegetables, the potato is going to be ready. I've got some chili cheese to melt onto the potato. I'm going to cry if this doesn't work out, because I've got the eggs, which are for my breakfast, so I don't really have an easy alternative. But my view is that I'm a well-nourished woman. Going hungry for an evening wouldn't kill me, so I don't bother taking it back up these days. This is a nice way to spend an Wednesday evening. Oh good lord, there's loads of sand flies hopping about. Lovely. Anyway, I have no idea how small. Oh crikey, there's loads and loads of sandflies hopping about. They're going to hop right into my food. What a bloody nightmare. You can actually hear them hitting the metal of my plate. Okay, that's a bit off-putting. Anyway, I've got a baked potato cooking in the fire. It's wrapped in tin foil. Wow, there's a lot of sand flies. I wonder if the light is attracting them. I wonder if they'll go after a while. Maybe the heat is drawing them out, the fire is drawing them out, and they'll just hop away and go. Well, that's a lot of bugs, but they are staying very low. I'm going to just keep chopping my vegetables. I've even got an onion to chop, look. I love raw onion. There's my vegetables. I'm flavouring my vegetables with chili powder and salt. And I've got a little oil to put on them. Now I don't want this to go all over my trousers, there's holes in this. But I also don't want the sand flies to get it, so this is a bit of a problem. That was a little bit stressful cooking that dinner because because of the sandflies. There's still millions of them hopping around me. But as long as I'm up high, like they can't get to my food, they don't seem to be able to jump more than about 5 centimeters. So they're going absolutely nuts for my floodlight, which is just sitting on the ground. So this has been very, very stressful. But I'm absolutely delighted with how it's worked out. I'll try the roasted vegetables first. They taste amazing. Baked potato with chili cheese and mushroom and onion. I was so worried the potato wouldn't cook, but it's absolutely delicious. It's tender as well. That is the nicest lamb chop I've ever had. I slept like a log. I had such a good sleep. It was torrential rain during the night, but I was so cozy and comfy. What a nice location for breakfast, and it's actually very nice indeed with a few vegetables in it. It's burnt a little bit, but that actually makes it taste really nice. I was a bit doubtful. I thought I put too much tomato puree in it this time because it's a bit different every time, but this is one of the nicest ones.